and watched my dad try to kill my mom in the front yard. And so I knew I was going to be big in business. But then, Jay, one day when I was 12 years old, my dad came home and an argument broke out between my mom and my dad. And it started in the house and it went out the front door. And I was the oldest of 4 kids, and watched my dad try to kill my mom in the front yard. And I had no aspirations before any of this to get in law enforcement. Law enforcement wasn't on my radar, but I'm watching him boot stomp her in the front yard. And
what was this, alcoholism or just
no,
mental
it
health?
was he had impregnated somebody else, and my mom had no clue. And he came home and comes in the house and lays it on her that he had impregnated their counselor of all people. So he had impregnated the counselor. They'd been in marriage counseling, and that he was leaving. And my mom was shocked. Not only is he packing all of his stuff, but she's waiting out in the car.
Jesus.
While he's coming. And so my mom's falling out the door. My mom, the Irish immigrant, feisty little 4'10" Irish immigrant, she's screaming at him the whole way. And my dad was a Golden Glove boxer in the Navy, Jay. He turned around and gave her one hit, puts her down on the ground, and then just starts boot stomping her.
And
I ran out there. I jumped on her motionless body, and I screamed at him to please stop. And he left. But before he left, he had broke both occipital lobes of her eyes. He had broke 8 ribs. He had broke both sides of her jaw. She had to have it wired shut. Couldn't talk, Jay. She's laying on the ground with a broken jaw and was swollen, and she could not tell them in the affirmative that she wanted him arrested, and he'd already driven off. So some lazy cops let that whole incident go. It wasn't that my mom didn't tell them to arrest. She could not give a statement because of how bad she was injured. And I thought, you know what? I don't ever want to see this happen to another woman again.
Yeah, man. Good for you. You know what, bro?